That you can hear me. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. Welcome, everyone. Let's just sort out some technical things and then we will get started. Um,
presentation.
Okay, I think we are all set. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Ntsaki Gwala. Let me know if you can still hear me and see my screen. Great. Thank you so much. I think we are all set and ready to go. Shall I say grace before we get started? Heavenly Father, we thank you, we bless you, we invite you in this session. Lead us, oh God, as we learn and engage with each other. In Jesus' mighty name we pray and we thank you. Amen. Compliments of the new year. Compliments of the new year. The first product training in 2026. We are going to talk all things basic supplements, and we are going to be using the famous Box Your Dumo, the Start Your Journey box that we are going to be discussing tonight. And I want to welcome everyone. Before we get started, first things first, please note that this session is being recorded. You can be able to get the link from the person who has invited you here, from the different platforms that you find yourself in. Links will be shared for you to be able to access the training that we are going to have. Secondly, as we move along, should you happen to have a question that is relating to the product training or any other products that we have not spoken about, jot it down. We will not engage in questions as the training is proceeding, but at the end, we're going to have a little bit of time for Q&A. So you can be able to ask the question towards the end of the session. But be warned, it's going to be according to first come, first serve. Whoever puts their question first, because then normally we are overwhelmed with a whole lot of questions, but we'll do our best to answer as much questions as we can. And then lastly, if you have a technical issue that you want to bring about, put on the chat. The leaders that are in the room are going to actually help you to be able to be sorted so we don't leave you behind. And we are getting started. Welcome to everyone. I am logged in from South Africa in Polokwane, right here in Limpopo, from the comfort of my office. Let me know where you are logged in from. Give me your flag for the country that you are connecting from, and we can be ready to get moving. Who do we have here? I see Val is in the house. East London is in the house. Centurion, Cape Town, Val again, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Pretoria, Mthatha, Eastern Cape, Durban, Rainfield, Tembisa, Pretoria, Benoni. Dipslut, I see you. I see Namibia is in the house. Soweto, Rustenburg. Oh, now the chats are buzzing. Botswana is in the house. Johannesburg, Mbombela, East London, Eswatini, Durban, Lusikisiki in Eastern Cape. Welcome to everyone in all corners of the world. We are super excited to have you here. Mpumi, I see your hand is raised. If you need assistance for technical measures, wait for the charts that are coming in for locations. Then you can be able to put your question and the leaders will help you with whatever you need. We are going to get started. Okay, I've got a technical. I want to believe you had lost my screen. Do you see my screen now? Let me know. Screen back. Great stuff. We are moving. So Before we get on talking about the basic supplements that I've got prepared, we've got 10 products that we are going to discuss tonight. I want us to look into why do we need to supplement? Why do we need basic supplementation for our general wellness? So I'm going to just go through a few things just to ensure that we all are on the same page. So very importantly, we do understand that we are in a high-paced life, and most of the time you find that the type of food or the choice of food or the selection of food that we actually have does not meet the dietary requirements that your body or your health needs for you to be able to actually advance as a healthy somebody. So there is very much need, and we emphasize that this be that you supplement. The supplementation will help you to bridge that nutritional gap, will also help you to increase the nutritional needs that your body have and ensure that you match up. For example, for a pregnant woman, a pregnant person will need specific type of nutritional needs for them to be able to actually take care of that child that is growing in their belly. Different conditions, like heart condition, is just one of the examples that might actually need you to consider certain things. Heart condition, diabetes, gut issues and stuff like that. So for that reason, we need to supplement so we can be able to be healthy. Bearing in mind that health is the new wealth. We understand that it is very important right now for you to be healthy, because when you are healthy, then you can be productive. And when you are productive, you can be profitable and actually be able to give good results. Now, there's obviously dietary limitations where you find that there's allergies involved or a religious limitation, whatever the case might be. When you supplement, you are able to extract certain nutrients or certain essential nutrients that you actually need without the struggle, without the bridge of any religious belief, or without actually taking something that you're actually allergic to or you have intolerances for. Now, we also know that the quality of our food has actually deteriorated over time. For example, if you are buying tomatoes from a vegetable shop, for example, one thing you are not aware of is how the tomatoes were um, actually prepared. Like, for instance, how the soil had been prepared, what has been put in the soil while the tomatoes were growing and stuff like that, which also impact or influences on your general wellness. So for these few reasons, and this is not limited to these reasons, there is more write-ups. As you can see, there are attachments that I did not open in this research leaflet that I've actually pulled out, that you can actually go into details to actually read further into why do you need to supplement. So today I'm going to give you basic supplements that you're going to need on a day-to-day, and also share with you other day-to-day products that you are going to need and you can be able to use. And we are going to be using the Boxio Dumo, the Start Your Journey, to be able to just navigate through which products, because the product selection has already been done for us. The very first product we are going to talk about is this one, the Forever Aloe Vera Gel. So the Forever Aloe Vera Gel is the very first product that Forever Living Products produced. I also want to say to anyone who's joining us for the very first time, Forever Living is the company that is actually backing up this training. We are training you on products that we supply as Forever Living products that you can be able to access as a registered customer, or as a customer under whoever has invited you, or as a Forever distributor. So now, the Forever Aloe Vera Gel comes in two packages. You can see the two packages. We have upgraded our 1 liter bottle to a different bottle. I am going to share the picture after we have gone through what I have on the two slides that are going to be coming up, which is this one and the next one. The fact about the Forever Aloe Vera Gel is that we give you 99.7% pure inner leaf aloe vera gel. This is stabilized inner leaf aloe vera gel. Because of the patented process that we have in the preparation of our products, we ensure that we give you aloe at its best, as nature intends. We don't add sweeteners, we don't add colorants, we don't add preservatives. It is gluten-free, it is suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And the 330 ml bottle is also available, and we pack it up in a tray of 12. So you can be able to be consistent, because consistency is critical when you are looking to actually boost your immune system. Product benefits really is that it's going to support a digestive system. It's going to promote general immunity. It's going to support nutrient absorption. If there is anything that I would say, forget everything and hold on to one thing about why you should drink the aloe vera gel, is the impact on your nutrients absorption. The effect it has, that it actually has in aiding you to actually absorb more nutrients for your use. This means that whatever you eat, you will be able to take up maximum of the nutritional benefit that your dietary plate or whatever choice of diet is going to actually deliver. This also goes for all supplements that we take. For example, we normally would advise you that any other supplement we are going to recommend, just know the first supplement is aloe vera gel, even if it's not mentioned. You can see I am actually also supplementing myself with aloe vera gel. Why? Because it's the fuel of everything about my life, my energy, my wellness, my vibe, my drive, and everything. So you too can also have the same results. It also helps also maintain natural energy levels. And this is actually a key thing, because most of the people are taking drinks that are harmful to their immune system and their body in general, just to keep fit. You find that at 7 in the morning, you already see someone drinking some energy boost of some sort. Why? Because the natural energy levels are low. So this helps your body to maintain natural energy levels without the effect of harmful products. We are certified, different certification. I've only just put 3 here. We were the first to receive the International Aloe Council seal for potency and purity. We also have the kosher and Islamic seal. We are halal certified. This product is fortified with vitamin C, which is a natural antioxidant that helps your body to absorb iron. It also helps support your immune system and produce collagen. Collagen is something that we actually need head to toe care. From the tip of the strand of your head, to the sole of your feet, collagen will be greatly beneficial. A protein which is actually very vital also in wound healing, in skin health, and many other things. There's benefits from collagen that include joint health, that include bone health, that include, the list goes on and on. And obviously, we want to look younger for longer. So also that age reversal benefit that comes with the touch or the twist of collagen, you can be able to consume that. Herewith is our current bottle for aloe vera gel, the 1 liter. Now, we move on to the very next product that Forever has produced for us in no particular order. So this is aloe vera gel. Also, maybe let me say, we do supply different ranges of products. For example, we've got drinks, we've got products for personal care, we've got nutritionals, we've got a skin care, we've got specialized care, we've got weight management, we've got products for sporting people, we've got products for mental health, we've got products for all different things, even household essentials, as well as different types of essential oils. We have all those. So Forever has got the answer to whatever challenge you might be having, be it a physical challenge where you deal with the health factors or otherwise. Now, let's look at the Forever Aloe Berry Nectar. The Forever Aloe Berry Nectar is going to actually bring about 90.7% pure inner leaf aloe vera gel. It has no added colorants or preservatives. It's gluten-free. It's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Also comes in the 2 packaging. The 1 liter bottle also has been transformed into a new shape, which is more attractive and even better to move around with. Why would you want to take the aloe vera gel, this particular one, the aloe berry nectar? One, because it's 90.7% aloe vera gel, you will still find some of the benefits that we have already spoken about. when we actually spoke about the first product, the aloe vera gel. It will promote a healthy immune system. It will also help maintain your natural energy. But here is the twist to it, or the special thing about the Forever Aloe Berry Nectar. It is that it's got cranberries in it, which are packed with vitamin C and actually helps a lot with urinary tract health. And then we also have apples, which contain phytonutrients, which are highly antioxidant. Now, we also look at the certification. So now, if you think about it, berry nectar as a high antioxidant fruit. If you look at the picture that we have here, we see the apples, we see the cranberries, we see the aloe vera gel. They're the three critical ingredients that you actually find in here. What will be the benefit of us consuming this aloe berry nectar? It will actually relate also with the aloe vera gel. You will find digestive support, immune boost. You will also have energy levels. But then the berry nectar brings in the specialized care for certain things. For example, we're talking about urinary tract health. It supports urinary tract health. The antioxidant power of the cranberries will help protect your body from oxidative stress. We have the apple juice extract that you find in this aloe vera gel. It gives it its flavor, it gives it its presentation, but it is packed up with fiber. Apple is very much rich in fiber. It is an antioxidant fruit, which actually helps a lot with also fighting the oxidative cell damage. Now, we also have vitamin C. I always like to say vitamin C is the number one vitamin according to who? Dr. Ntsaki Gwala. Now, why do I say the number one vitamin? Because then vitamin C kind of touches on every aspect of your health. Immune system, fatigue, oxidative protection, general energy, your skin wellness, your organs wellness, the functionality, your circulation, the works. Vitamin C plays a critical role in a whole lot of things that actually help your immune system to be what it needs to be. Now, this is how our berry nectar bottle looks like currently. The next product we are going to talk about is the Arctic Sea. There is no better time to talk about this product than right now when it is the back to school season. Arctic Sea is our forever omega-3. This is an exclusive blend of omega-3 fatty acids, which is actually extracted from different types of fish. The four pure fish oils, which is the cod, the salmon, the anchovy, and the sardines. So you get all these oil, the omega-3 from that. And this is a pure source of EPA and DHA. Over and above that, it will give you that pleasant citrus flavor and aroma. Why is that important? For me, I hate or dislike the smell of seafood. So when I take the Arctic Sea, I can get the benefit of a seafood diet without having to suffer the odor or the scent that I do not like. So maybe there's someone who is like me who finds this to be a magical, bridge to you accessing the nutrients that you actually need. Like I have actually already stated when I spoke about why do we need to supplement. This is one of the reasons, because then I'm able to get the supplements I need without actually having to eat particular type of seafood. Now, why would you actually take this supplement? Also consider that it's gluten-free. It is because it's going to support your heart health, support your optimal cognition, support healthy immune function, can support mood and emotional health. It is not limited to this. The reasons why you should be taking Arctic Sea, besides the fact that it's a superior source of omega-3, is that the fish oils and the olive oils, the oleic oils, the calamari oils bring about that EPA and DHA, as we have already emphasized on it. It optimizes the fatty acid balance, and it also maintains the health of your skin, your eyes, your blood vessels, your lungs. This is just to name the few, because also we've spoken already about heart health. We've also spoken about cognitive wellness. Cognitive wellness speaks about how your brain also is actually nurtured for and cared for. Now, science actually supports that a high consumption of omega-3 also helps a lot, especially bringing about the high quality of the EPAs and stuff. If you want to support cellular health, omega-3 is very critical because then it is incorporated into the cell membrane and in all the tissues throughout the whole body, strengthening their general wellness and ensuring that this is actually a good supplement for your general health. Over and above that, it promotes cardiovascular system health and it also promotes memory. Memory, brain health, and cognitive function is part of the reasons why we recommend it to scholars, we recommend it to professionals, we recommend it to older people that are already suffering from memory loss and all these things. We recommend it to every other person that is concerned about their general wellness. It supports immunity, it helps the digestive system, helps with the joint function, and also it is very much linked to emotional health, positive energy, and mood. I saw someone wrote stress on the charts, even though I might have missed at what point did they write stress. But let me tell you, Forever Basic supplements will address stress without you having to actually think deep about stress. So these are the right supplements for you to actually be looking into. And I see someone is testifying um, and it works very well with their ADHD meds and has improved brain function tremendously. It's a beautiful testimony, and we love testimonies because testimonies just affirm and further emphasize on what we are sharing to you as the benefits. I want us to look at other reasons why we should be actually supplementing with omega-3. And I'm going to use this slide. Right now, as back to school, you will actually be able to get, we've already spoken, promoting heart health, boosting brain function, improving bone health, optimizing skin health, enhancing eyesight, fighting cancer, as well as helping with ADHD in children and in adults. So it is really a power booster. So this is what we are basically emphasizing to say, take the omega-3, take the Arctic sea to actually help in many things. We have what we call triglycerides in our systems. And when you take Arctic sea, it's going to help to actually support a healthy level of triglycerides because then this is going to improve your health for your heart, your blood vessels, and many more. The brain, the cognitive function, the memory. We cannot emphasize beyond this point how it is so critical for your brain to actually be able to have this supplement to actually help it to be more effective. Are struggling with nervous system related issues. So your body's nerves are protected by a membrane that consists of essential fats like the DHA. And in the Arctic sea, when you actually take it, you are supplementing your DHA as well as your EPA. So there it goes. We want you to be happy. We want you to be emotionally balanced. We want you to be mentally well. So when you take the Arctic sea, it can actually help you boost some of those critical things. Then we look at the kids multivitamin, which is another product that I would recommend that you be able to add into your back to school. I see there's questions on the charts which I cannot get into, but then I will actually just quickly answer the two because you are tempting me. But let's hold on a bit to the questions and we will answer them at the end. Can someone who is allergic to seafood take it? I wouldn't recommend because the source of the Arctic sea, the fatty acids from the omega-3 is coming from fish extracts, cod, salmons, all those things. If you're allergic to seafood, we are not certain which kind of seafood are you allergic to. There is an alternative supplement, which is not part of this box, that you can consider for similar benefits. And that supplement is what we call the Forever Focus. So if you're allergic, rather use the Forever Focus. Blackview, you are stretching me now. I'm not going to go through an answer because now I've said I'm going to answer the two questions because they popped on my screen, but we need to continue with the training. We will answer questions at the back. So we will continue with answering the questions when we get to the end of the training. We are on product number 4. We have to go through 10 products before we start to answer questions. If you look at this multivitamin, I think for me, that little picture that I've put on the corner that gives you the fruits and vegetables that have been incorporated here is a game changer for me. It is the slide that actually, or the image that actually makes it so vivid in my mind. Why should I ensure that my children are on these supplements? Because in the past 3 days, the only fruit or vegetable that I see on the screen that I think my kids had, if they had not taken the kids multivitamin, is carrot, tomato, onion, and apple. Can you believe? And grapes. The rest they have not had. That means whatever nutrient is extracted from the other things they have not taken, they would not have had in this day if they had not supplemented. Why am I emphasizing on this? If you look at, I want you to reflect on your dietary plate right now that you are serving your family. I'm talking about what you had for dinner tonight and reverse it back till breakfast and tell me if you were able to ensure that there is sufficient vitamin A, C, D3, E, B1 to 9, or B1 to 12, calcium, magnesium, iron. Let me know if you were able to close all those gaps, because then that will nicely emphasize why you need to actually give. For example, if you are to have a green leafy vegetable, you find that you have spinach, but you have not had other ones. The ingredients or the nutrients that you get from spinach are not the same as what you would get, for example, from raw broccoli, or, for example, from kale and things like that, or from cabbage for that matter. So it's very important that we supplement, and we have our kids supplementing from a very early age. The facts about Forever Kids multivitamin is that it is formulated with essential vitamins, minerals, nutrients for growing bodies. And looking at that picture, I believe you can agree with me that that is what we are actually doing to actually meet up with the needs of the growing little ones. There is no added sugar, but when you actually taste it, as you enjoy it, you will realize it's palatable because of the fruits and vegetables that have been put in there. It has no artificial flavorants, no preservatives, no artificial colorants. Whatever color you find, it's coming from the fruits and vegetables. It is very safe for children from 2 years and older, and it actually has this great flavor. It's a chewable tablet, gluten-free, and the reason why you should continue to take this or recommend this for your children or for anyone that you are very concerned about their well-being is it supports growth, development, contributes to normal immune system function, contributes to cognitive function, and is specially formulated with the nutritional needs of kids. And you will also realize that growing bodies have demand, high demand in terms of nutrients. And maybe let's unpack the multivitamins that we actually have, nutritional benefits, the vitamins and minerals and stuff, what they account for, how they help you and stuff like that. I have put the vitamin C, vitamin D, and B12 with iron. Vitamin C, we can sing along together that it boosts the immune system and normalizes the functionality of the body. Vitamin D contributes to normal growth and development. Iron and vitamin B12 will actually contribute to cognitive health, function, and development. I wonder what's going on my charts. It's confirmations. It tastes good for 2-year-olds. Wow, definitely, definitely. The other reason it's for 2-year-olds is because we don't want the little ones that cannot really chew very well to be swallowing that and choking on that tablet. So another way to actually give this tablet is you can actually crush it up and let the little ones suckle on it, or you can mix it with food. Just make sure you put it in one portion. Don't give the whole bowl. So you mix in the space and feed that child that portion until they complete, so you ensure that they take all of it. It definitely does. Ming says, I actually discovered that it contains Golgi and acerola juice concentrates, which is amazing. Definitely it does. If you look at the image that we've actually put in there, you will see some of the ingredients that are in this supplement. Now, the other product we're going to talk about is the avocado soap. You might be thinking, we're flowing nicely with systemic supplementation. Why now are we doing a face and body soap? Also, the picture I've put in here, we have upgraded our packaging, and I hope I've got a picture for our current packaging. The reason why we have to put this is you will realize that in this day and age, children are either suffering from eczema, dry skin, some form of presentation of a skin issue that they are dealing with. Sometimes it's caused by allergic reaction to the type of material, maybe it's a reaction to cotton, reaction to pollen, reaction to this, different types of materials. Sometimes it's the school uniform is designed with a material that a child's body cannot tolerate and stuff like that. So we want to already bring the back to school basic care for holistic approach. Now, this avocado soap is a face and body soap. It's naturally derived cleanser, freshly picked with citrus scent. It's got a very calm scent. For people that have allergy to scent or strong scents, they can be able to comfortably use this gentle and pure soap because then it will not be too much for them. Over and above that, it is rich with avocado and hand-harvested aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel has got great benefits, part of which includes maintaining moisture. It's good for the face and the body and for all skin types. I'm talking even skin types that are actually problematic skins. Let me actually put it like that. It's gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians and vegans, and the product benefit really. Avocado, normally you will see it's most of the facial skincare products, they would put avocado, even for hand care and stuff like that. Why? Because avocado has a high fat concentrate, which actually gives a thick base, not just for our soap, but for any of the products that they put it in. It helps with dry skin feeling smoother and also cleansing. Over and above that, it has that ability to hydrate and retain moisture. This avocado soap will cleanse, hydrate, and leave your skin feeling softer, smoother, and there is that antioxidant benefit where we have vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Very critical for skincare. Even most of your skin care products should have these three essential vitamins, A, C, and E. Now, if we go deeper to unpack, at what point would you actually consider the avocado soap, or why should you really consider? It's because now moisturizing, we get it from the natural oils that you find in the avocado, which will hydrate and moisturize. Over and above that, there is that benefit to reduce inflammation. If you've got growing kids, they are busy, they're bumping doors, they're bumping walls, they are falling, and all those things, there's always bruises and inflammation there. With the omega-3 fatty acids, you can actually be able to reduce the redness and the inflammation that you can actually see. Over and above that, there is a healing process that you actually get as a benefit because of the vitamin E that is contained in the avocado. Over and above that, there are essential fatty acids that can actually help repair damaged skin from acne, eczema, and scrapes. Remember, I said different people present with different skin types or skin challenges. So the avocado soap just wants to actually balance us off and help us to all be getting a benefit. Look at this sunburn soothing. The avocado soap contains antioxidants that I can actually soothe that the pain from sunburn, even the discoloration of your skin and all those things. Now, there is UV radiation, which all of us are exposed to whenever we find ourselves under the sun. And because of the vitamin E and C that you find in the avocado soap, we are going to be able to be protected from oxidative damage that is caused by the UV rays. Over and above that, if you spend more time in the sun, your body will start to also develop or produce vitamin D, which is actually very good for toxins and all that. Now, it will also improve elasticity because the avocado contains healthy monounsaturated fats that will increase skin elasticity, reducing the appearance of wrinkles and also minimizing breakouts. Over and above that, dry scalp, you can be able to address that. People with dandruff, cracky scalp, dry scalp, and all those things, you can be able to address that. So if you want to calm and itchy skin, go for avocado soap cleansing. If you want to heal capped skin, avocado skin cleansing. If you want to replenish dry skin, avocado skin cleansing. If you want to actually shield skin from ultraviolet radiation, avocado soap is your go-to. And if you want to just generally protect your skin against damage, avocado soap then becomes your go-to. Now, here is our current packaging of the avocado soap. The other thing that you have is a heat lotion. Whenever it's back to school, there is so much activity. Parents are exhausted, children are exhausted. Everybody needs some form of relief in terms of fatigue. And this is just going to help us to be able to navigate through that. I see a lot of mom loves, or someone says, my mom loves avocado. Um, I'm looking for comments. Oh my God, there are questions. Those that have questions here, repost them at the end. I would love to engage with all these questions, but I can't do it right now. So we are moving on. I'm not ignoring your questions. I am just setting a suitable time for us to engage in questions. Facts about the heat lotion is it is an ultra-rich, non-greasy, creamy lotion. And pay attention to lotion, hey? And the keyword heat. Because this one lotion, when you apply, it will have the cooling effect and the heating effect. So this is a perfect lotion for deep relaxation massages. So if you want to feel the penetration of the relief to that muscle, this is your go-to. It's got menthol, it's got eucalyptus fragrance, and it's gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And this product will help soothe your skin, nourish your skin, goes on with the cooling and stimulant and warming effect. You can also pay attention to the certification that I've actually placed there. So it soothes away the pressures of the day, right? I am certain there are people in this room that are experiencing the pressures of the day, and maybe sometimes they are looking at their watch to see, is Dr. Ntsaki finishing because my back can't take it, or my neck can't take it, or my feet are killing me, whatever the reason of your exhaustion or whatever you are feeling, heat lotion is your go-to. Maybe it has even escalated to a level where you've got a little pounding headache on the side of your face. You can be able to apply heat lotion. That cooling, warming effect is going to just relieve the pressure that you find on your head as it pounds. There are three key ingredients, which is the alba-badensis mila, our aloe vera gel, the eucalyptus, and the menthol. Now, the benefits of eucalyptus on skin, before we even get to skin, COVID has taught us even better. The benefits of eucalyptus in your respiratory system, rather. Now, soothing irritated skin, we've got all for anti-inflammatory processes that can actually reduce the redness and the swelling of your skin. We also have that relief from sunburn. We also have the anti-inflammatory, the pain relieving properties, and moisturizing benefits that you can actually get from the eucalyptus. You also can be able to prevent some infection, some form of topical antibacterial properties that you can find where you antibiotize your skin as you apply this heat lotion and relieve the discomfort and the pain. You can also use it as a skin repellent. If you're in an area that has mosquitoes and stuff, you can be able to apply heat lotion. That scent, the strong eucalyptus and menthol scent, is going to repel the mosquitoes and stuff. But just remember to expect the heating and cooling sensation to come with the application. The skin gets many benefits from your menthol, which is also protective, sensation, and also temperature regulation. And then you've got vitamin D, which is also going to actually help in protecting your skin, and also a bit of wound healing, hair follicles, and stuff. Remember also to apply heat lotion on a fully covered skin, okay? Not an open. So if you've got a scratch or something, don't go put heat lotion over that scratch, because then it will not end well. It might end in tears. The other product I'm going to talk about is the aloe vera jelly. Love, love, love aloe vera jelly. It's a girl's best friend. It's a man's best friend. It's a child's best friend. Why? Because you can also be able to incorporate it in your emergency kit for many reasons. Now, this is as close to pure inner leaf aloe vera gel as you can get. It doesn't stain clothing. It's perfect for for any skin type. Talk about dry skin, cracky skin, oily skin, whatever skin type you've actually got, the aloe vera jelly comes in to soothe and moisturize and condition your skin. It is gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And one of the benefits that it brings about is lubricating sensitive skin. So there are many people that have been asking about other topical applicatable products that we're talking about to say for all types of skin and whatever type of skin that you have, you can actually use the aloe vera jelly as a base for anything you put thereafter. I'm talking before you put your heat lotion, you can be able to put aloe vera jelly first and put the heat lotion. Before you apply whatever, most of the products that we actually talk about that you can be able to put on your skin, you can be able to actually use aloe vera jelly as a prefix. After you use the avocado soap, you can actually put the aloe vera jelly to actually ensure that your aloe is fully absorbed. Because of the jelly format, it will be more absorbed. Malibone, I'm planning to answer your question. Let me do. Manufacturer does not recommend that you take aloe vera jelly and put in your eyes. Eyes are very sensitive. Anything that goes wrong, the side effects can actually be so detrimental to the level of blindness. Not from the aloe vera jelly. I am just saying when you put things in your eyes, you have to be cautious. You have to have that professional backup, that medical advice, and use manufacturer guidelines. Aloe vera jelly manufacturer does not advise us to put it into your eyes. So I would say stick with the manufacturer recommendation because there's a reason for everything. Our products go through thorough scientific tests. The recommendations are not sucked through the thumb. They are scientifically based recommendations. I would suggest that if you need an eye ointment for whatever reason, get a suitable advice from the right person for the particular challenge that you have and follow the advice as per professional guideline. Now, people use aloe vera jelly for different reasons and it's been used for a very long time. You can use it for acne, for sunburn, for swellings, for minor burns, cuts in the skin, fungal infection like ringworms and stuff, eczema. You can use it for chemical damaged skin. You can use it to reverse wrinkles, bug bites, the works. So if you have not applied your heat lotion during when you're in a place that has mosquitoes and you've got mosquito bites, you can come and soothe yourself by applying the aloe vera jelly. There are many benefits or uses for aloe vera jelly. And here are the ingredients that you actually find in the aloe vera jelly. Three critical ingredients, the aloe barbadensis mila, which is our aloe vera gel, glycerin, and then you've got vitamin E. Why glycerin? Because it's got many benefits for skin, which will include hydration, which will include the fact that glycerin is a humectant and it draws moisture from the air and actually ensures that it penetrates deeper into the skin, retaining moisture, keeping your skin softer. And also because of the oils and the emollients that you actually have, it helps with dry, rough, flaky skin. Glycerin also protects your skin. It helps with elasticity of your skin. There are antimicrobial benefits that you can actually get from the glycerin. Over and above that, you can be able to also have a benefit where repair and damage for skin can actually be enhanced. And then it reduces blemishes. It also helps also to reduce the appearance of marks in your face. Over and above that, it reduces the size of your pores. The smaller your pores, the less the debris that's going to be plugged in there. And then you also are going to have we've already spoken about the clogging of your pores. Then vitamin E, the benefits there for strengthening your skin as a skin barrier, and it allows to retain moisture and stay hydrated. Good for moisturizing, powerful antioxidant properties. It treats hyperpigmentation. protects UV exposure, and then fades acne scarring, and also boost your cell turnover and regeneration. As you understand, your skin has got that cycle for the replacement of your skin cells and all that. That is why sometimes you will do certain treatment to remove dead cells on your face, so your face can actually look healthier, younger, and more appealing. The other product we're going to talk about that we find in the box you do more is the Aloe Eva Shield. The Aloe Eva Shield, fact about it is it's free from harsh aluminum source, does not stain, black stays black, white stays white when you use the Aloe Eva Shield. It's clean, it's got a pleasant aroma. Again, people who are allergic to strong scents, this is something you can be able to consider. People with children from uh, little ones to your teenagers that are starting to actually use deodorant sticks and stuff, this is the best place to start. It is harmless and it's actually not harsh. It is a safe deodorant stick without aluminum salt, so best place to start because you can even use it on sensitive skin after shaving, in a cut, the wax. To the vegetarians and vegans, and great benefit for all skin and it's even for sensitive skin. It's rich, soothing texture, glides smoothly. It maintains fresh and clean feeling all day. So the Aloe Eva Shield becomes your go-to protection all day, even to the next day. Now, Aloe Eva Shield helps to protect odor. It's gentle on the skin. It does not stain. It actually has natural ingredients which are made from natural things. And then you can actually apply immediately after you have shaved. It doesn't have alcohol. There are many, many reasons. It's got the natural antibacterial and antiseptic properties that is going to help get rid of odor. Then you've got customers where you find that the odor is so strong and you want to know what can I recommend. Aloe vera gel, the one that you drink, is one of the things you can recommend. Then aloe vera shield base before you come with the aloe shield. Aloe vera jelly base before you come with the aloe vera shield. Now, another product we're going to talk about is my number one product, my very favorite, the Forever Bright Tooth Gel. Fluoride free, yes, fluoride free tooth gel, refreshing with natural spearmint and peppermint flavor. And it is made with no animal byproducts. It's gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. You might wonder, why are we talking about animal byproducts when we're talking about tooth gel? It's because a lot of the toothpaste in the market have got animal byproducts. And then we've got bee propolis that is going to help promote healthy looking gums as part of the ingredients. And it's going to also improve the fresh breath. And also we've got the aloe vera gel, which we can sing along together in terms of the benefits of the aloe vera gel. And then we also get that feeling of cleanliness as part of our regular routine as we brush. And aloe vera gel brings about its benefit, for example, the antimicrobial benefit where you've got that antifungal touch, antibacterial touch, antiviral touch, the wax. And it's got menthol, which is derived from the peppermint oil and offers several benefits for the skin, on the mouth or wherever you might actually apply it, which includes cooling sensation, pain relief, itch reduction, and potential antibacterial and antifungal properties. And you must also check for everything you apply on your skin. For example, you need to product test. So why am I talking about application to skin when I'm actually discussing Aloe Bright Tooth Gel? It's because you can use the Aloe Bright Tooth Gel intraorally, systemically, and topically. So you can use it as a face wash, you can use it as a skincare thing. Let's say maybe you've got some pimples showing up in your face. You can actually locally apply on the pimples, then wash it off. It helps them to actually not leave scars at the end. Also, you can actually, if you want to open pores, you can base your scalp with it, massage as you wash, then it opens up the pores because it also does the same. If you apply on your skin, you can use it when you struggle with piles. There's a lot of uses for, even when you've got a band for bright tooth gel, you can put on a band, you can put on a mosquito bite. You can do a lot with the aloe bright tooth gel. You can even apply it on ringworms because of the fluoride, not fluoride, but rather the antifungal benefit. It can be able to work on those areas. So definitely, There are minimum 18 benefits for this tooth gel. Actually, if you go and search, you will find many other benefits that are actually going to be good for you. Now, it will promote gum health, it will freshen your breath, oral health, care. It actually is friendly for all family. There are no terms and conditions here. You can swallow as much as you want because then the ingredients in this aloe vera gel are actually even good for your gut health and general systemic health. So the aloe bright tooth gel can actually be used at any time of the day. Then the other product we're going to actually talk about is what we call the aloe lip with jojoba. It soothes your lips and any other part that you actually apply because of the natural ingredients in the aloe vera that is in the aloe lip. We've got 3 types of waxes. Why is wax important? Because the key thing you want something on your lips is to ensure that you lock in the moisture for an extended period of time. Long-lasting coverage. So the 3 types of wax gives us the long-lasting coverage. You've got jojoba, which is also combined with a conditioning agent, the myristil, and then this product is gluten-free, it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Over and above that, the product has got that benefit to moisten and soften your lips, leaving you with amazingly kissable lips. You can try it if you don't believe me. If you have the aloe lip and you've got someone to test it on, please go ahead and ask them to give you feedback. Over and above that, it's gonna lock in the moisture, leave your lips looking glossy, smooth, healthy looking, and you are going to ultimately enjoy because then aloe, jojoba, and the 3 types of wax just gives you a magical outcome. If you've got dry skin, capped lips, if you've got what we call angular cheilitis, cracks on the corners of your lips, let's say maybe you struggle with saliva retention on the corners of your lips, you can be able to sort this out. And there we go, kissable lips. Someone says, I like it for pies. It works. It works. Here is the current packaging for our aloe lip. And that was the last product. Let's see. How many minutes we have? We've got 8 minutes of Q&A. Let's see who is fast on their fingertips. I'm going to open my chat to be wild now. I'm going to try see if I'm able to track back while you are writing. Let me see if well, you know what? How can it not be everyone's favorite? I see. Yeah, man, it is. And if you get out there and recommend it to my colleagues and staff, please ensure that you do your studies very well because then you need to be able to educate them because I had to be educated to understand how is this the #1 tooth gel in the world. And you then get to understand the benefits. And the one thing we put fluoride on our toothpaste for is for it to actually convert the hydroxyapatite crystal, which is what we see when we smile, which we call enamel, into what we call the fluoroapatite crystal, which is a stronger version of the enamel. However, it can be weakened by too much fluoride because fluoride is easily absorbed by bone. Tooth is bone, and the outcomes can be very detrimental. They can be very dangerous. They can be very terrible. So that's why we also look into Forever Aloe Bright is bringing us way more than just what fluoride can do. And we are safe to actually swallow. No terms and conditions apply. Let's see. You guys, you're already on 15 messages. Those that have put chats before, you better just repost your chats. I've lost my track. My word, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna start here. I'm not so sure I know how to pronounce this name. Let me not try. Impinge. Okay. Inge Impinge is saying, how long does Forever Focus take to work? So it differs with every customer, it differs with every user. I'll give you an example, and I'm gonna use paracetamol as an example, just for control. Ntsaki can take paracetamol this minute with a headache and the headache stops immediately. But Rahab can take paracetamol and it only works 10 minutes later or 30 minutes later or an hour later. The key thing about supplementation is that there has to be consistent, regular use, like a gram day. Don't miss a beat. Every single day, use your supplement. I have had customers that actually buy Focus during exam time and it works for them, which means it is working immediately. So it varies with customers. We really cannot say it works after you've taken 3 times or in 3 days or in 3 weeks. It's different for every patient or every customer. Ah, Lord. I'm back to the first page. Can you imagine? How do I now, without skipping some of the people's questions? Okay. Okay, I've got a question here. Ophelia is saying, can someone who has hormonal imbalances take it? I'm not so sure what you are, which product you were talking about when you asked this question. So maybe I can advise that when you want to ask a question, say, instead of saying it, say, can someone with hormonal imbalances take Arctic C? Can someone, or Berinex or whatever, so that I know, because then I have to come back to the product, to the question at the end of the session. I'm gonna try, I'm having challenges moving my Q&A. So I hope I don't miss your question as I'm trying to scroll down. The next question. Okay, someone is saying, Matwale, say, is there any specific time you would recommend for kids multi to be taken, example, in the morning? I would recommend, because I would recommend that you give your kids multivitamin any time of the day before 4, not after 4 p.m. Because remember, the multivitamins also add into their alertness and stuff. And by the time it's 4 p.m., you are already preparing them to say bedtime is probably in the next hour or two, depending on what time your kids go to bed in preparation for the next day of school. So you can give first thing in the morning, midday, and just before late hour. Yvonne says, I'm going to start my 2-year-old. Go ahead and start your 2-year-old on those supplements. Um, okay, just can't do without it. I'm actually trying to navigate to find. Okay, Mona Lisa says, I have an oily skin. Can I use it? Oh my word. Mona Lisa, then were we talking about avocado? Okay, avocado soap. You can use avocado soap anytime. Avocado soap does not leave you with a feeling of grease, moist, or anything. It leaves you feeling fresh, clean. So any skin type, oily, dry, combination skin, you can be able to use the avocado soap. Kwandile says, I can't go without avocado soap. I'm learning and Lord as a newcomer. Teddy, welcome, welcome. I see you. It's suitable for all skin types. Koli must be helping me to answer questions there. Thank you, Koli. Um, Mona Lisa, what was I talking about? Hair follicles and eczema. I don't know what product we were talking about. So if you can put a product, then it can be able to help me clarify what you think you might have had or what I might have said. Can you put aloe vera jelly? Okay, we've already done that. Not in your eyes. I use it on my hairline, definitely. You can even use it to, what do you call, when you, ladies, you know the term that is not coming to my head now. When you do your edges, you can use aloe vera jelly. You can use aloe vera jelly with your edges. It's kept in my handbag. Uh, is it necessary to use sunscreen while using aloe vera gel? Definitely, Fumulani. You need sunscreen even if you are using aloe vera gel or aloe vera jelly. And very importantly, if you put aloe vera jelly on your skin, It must not be just aloe vera jelly if you're gonna get out and be exposed to the sun. It needs to be accompanied by a moisturizing lotion. It can be propolis cream. It can be any moisturizing lotion of your choice. Lord, this is sabotage. My charts keep going back. Did you guys ask difficult questions? Why do my charts keep jumping back to when you guys were checking in? Can the heat lotion be used as a mosquito repellent for kids? It depends, kids of what age. Okay? Because remember the feeling, if you've used heat lotion, you will make a parental call. I will not give my 6-month-old baby or apply heat lotion as a repellent for my 6-month-old baby because their skin is extremely sensitive and they're gonna cry like hell. So you have to check. I can give it to my 14-year-old to actually apply on their skin as a repellent, but I will not give it to my 6 months. So you have to use with discretion. Life-changing opportunities, giving a lot of hearts. Are you loving Atixi? What product are we talking about? Is Atixi for pregnant and breastfeeding moms? Okay, good. Okay, you're asking if it's good. It definitely is good for breastfeeding moms and pregnant people. You can be able to take the Atixi. Your growing child needs omega-3. Your child that you are breastfeeding also actually can get the benefit of that. Can focus help with anxiety and depression? It definitely will. It's got some ingredients, like for instance, you've got ginkgo plus in there, you've got ginger, you've got a couple of ingredients that can actually help in terms of sorting out anxiety and dealing with depression and stuff like that. And some form of mental stability and mood elevation benefit. Atixi, from how old in kids that you can actually give Atixi? I started Atixi on my 2-year-old. I used to squeeze the oil into their mouth and they would just swallow it. As they were growing older, they used to chew on the Atixi and spit out the shell. Now she's actually swallowing it. One phone has given a recommended age there. So you always use parental discretion while you follow up the guidelines that the manufacturer is giving you. One leader is saying the 6 years. I'm going to skip a lot of people's questions because my charts keep jumping to something. What is okay? We've done that one. What can I give someone with neuropathy? Before you start to give them someone with neuropathy should be managed by a specialist. We can recommend a couple of products for them, but we want them to actually be also seeing a medical professional to be able to help. Also, with any other diagnosis that you can ask me about, I always ask you. A person with neuropathy, person A and person B will never have the same presentation. As much as we understand what neuropathy is and how it presents differently with different patients, and the extent is different. So I want to recommend that instead of focusing on what they have been diagnosed with, focus on what they actually say they are struggling with. That way you can be able to align your recommendation relevant. I hope I'm making sense, so be silly. I have a customer who needs C9 and wants to know if there are any side effects. You cannot give a general approach to the question. You have to be specific because remember, C9 has got 5 products: aloe vera gel, fiber, Garcinia, Fem, Ultra Light Shake. There's 5 products there. All the products have got different ingredients in them. So we cannot say there are no side effects. We cannot say there are side effects. It's individualized. For example, if you look at aloe vera gel, basic aloe vera gel, I don't give aloe vera gel to everyone because 1 out of 1,000, that is what research says, is allergic to aloe. So we can't give a blanket approach. So let's be specific with that customer of yours. What are they concerned about? Do they have any allergies? What is happening? Do they have palpitations, for example? Someone who suffers from palpitations on the Arctic Sea, I am going to alter. Instead of giving them forever therm, I'm going to replace it with an alternative. Why? Because therm would also trigger palpitation if you take. So you have to be specific in terms of the products that you are asking about so that we can be able to give the right answer to your question. I've got 4 more minutes that I'm going to continue with questions. Which product helps with PAS? It helps permanently or temporary relief in pain. So if you are looking for products that are going to actually help you with PAS, you can use aloe vera gel, the one you drink, the one like the one I have right now. You can use Fields of Green. It's a systemic thing. It helps a lot with PAS. You can also then topically apply. You can either use aloe vera jelly, you can use active, you can use tooth gel. Now let's go to the permanent or temporary relief. Remember, piles come as an outcome of something. For example, if you struggle with constipation and you take Fields of Green, it helps with constipation. We cannot say to you, you will never be constipated your whole life because there are other factors that get you prone or put you in a position to have piles or constipation, for example, as the choice of example that I've actually selected. My leader, does tooth gel help with dark spot? It also varies. I'll give an example. My sister, when she puts tooth gel on a pimple, she has a dark spot the size of the area where the tooth gel has. So whenever she uses tooth gel on her face, she washes it. Me, on the other hand, I can mask my face with tooth gel without a problem, and my skin stays neutral color and I don't have effects. Different strokes, different people. Do product tests so you can be able to see the effect. If you want to deal with dark spots, one product to go to first is aloe vera jelly. After aloe vera jelly, you can also apply our what do we call our oil now? The name is going. You can apply our essential oil. That one in the blue bottle. The name is just not coming right now. The leaders can help me as to what is that name. I am back to my first page. Can you believe this? Okay. Hey, oh, when we were talking about Alu Shield, someone was applying the Alu Shield. How nice is that? And there's 80 new messages. My word. What would you recommend for lower back pain? No, quasi. I have a very close friend who is a physiotherapist. So there is a couple of stretches I would recommend for someone who actually suffers from lower back pain. And one of those stretches is a child pose. I don't know if you know what a child pose stretch is, but it helps a lot with lower back pain. Also, palm of your hand with your body facing the ground, your body lifted off just from your knee all the way up, straightened, you straighten your lower back. There are multiple lower back stretches and exercises that you can do to help with your lower back. But you can also be able to apply our heat lotion as Shelly is recommending. You can be able to apply, to actually use our aloe vera gels that you actually drink to actually help in actually giving you the comfort that you actually need. But stretch, 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 stretch. Different types of stretching. Google lower back pain and they will give you recommended ways to stretch and exercise your lower back so you can be able to have extended relief. There are some people that are very blessed. I keep on going to their slide. That marine collagen cause weight gain. Not that I know of. I haven't had that issue. I don't know if there's leaders here that know about weight gain caused by marine collagen. The customers I've had that have been on marine collagen have never complained about it. Actually, they are very energized. With that energy, they are burning more fats than actually putting up more weight. Okay, my 4 minutes is up, but let me see if I can be able to. Oh, someone added on the forecast to say aloe blossom tea can also help that person who has anxiety and depression. I agree. I agree. Can forever focus be given to a 17-year-old who is on medication and stuff? I would actually consider to give my 17-year-old. 17-year-old is quite grown, and I could give my 17-year-old focus. It can give them benefit, especially with the type of things they are presenting with that you have actually indicated. Jessica, can you use aloe vera jelly, I'm guessing, for nappy rash? You can actually use propolis cream. It's very good for nappy rash. Mona Lisa says no. Okay. I guess this is it. We are going to close it off. C9 say for breastfeeding mom. Normally with breastfeeding moms, I change Garcinia and them, and I put them on lean. Everything stays the same. Every other product stays the same. So they can have an altered type of C9. So maybe the answer to that question is no. Give them a specialized type. Replenishing oil. Thank you. Who's this? Replenishing oil. That's the one. Lee Tabos. Thank you so much. I was looking for replenishing oil. Thank you so much. Let me close off the session by saying grace so we can be released. Heavenly Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we just want to thank you for this session. We bless your name and we worship you. Help us to continuously learn every day as lifelong learners to discover new things, have better understanding, engage, challenge, and just be able to be open-minded about everything that we do. And for our customers, our clients, and everyone that are going to encounter our products, may they have the blessing of the touch of forever and the improvement of their quality of their life. As we go to rest, I invite you, Lord, to cover each and every person that is in this place. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray and we thank you. Amen and amen. Thank you so much, everybody. I think it is the perfect time for us to call it a night. God bless you. Good night. I don't know how to go back. Oh, there we go.